everyone, welcome to my channel A Square Zone. In this session, I am going to explain about Azure Pipeline. Azure Pipeline is one of the most important ADO service. If you are new to know ADO, please go through my previous sessions on ADO introduction, and I will provide those links in description box along with this video. So, we'll see what is Azure Pipeline. Azure Pipeline is a cloud service that you can use to automatically build and test your code project and make it available to other users. And it works with just about any language or project type. And here, Azure Pipelines combines continuous integration and continuous delivery, that is CI/CD, to constantly and consistently test and build your code and ship it to any target. And Azure Pipelines is a fully featured continuous integration and continuous delivery service. It works with your preferred Git provider and can deploy to most major cloud services, which include Azure services. And we'll see why should we use Azure Pipelines. Implementing CI/CD pipelines helps to ensure consistent and quality code that's readily available to users. And Azure Pipelines provides a quick, easy, and safe way to automate building your projects and making them available to users. What is the benefits of Azure Pipelines? Using repos, Azure repos or GitHub, any other repositories we can use, and we can build our pipelines using Azure. Here, what is the benefits we will see now. We can work with any language or any platform using Azure Pipelines, and we can deploy to different types of targets at the same time, and we can integrate with Azure deployments. We can build on Windows machine, Linux machine, or Mac machines. We can integrate with GitHub as well. It works with open source projects. I'm going to show you how to create and execute a pipeline. And in this session, I am going to show you how to create an AWS instance provisioning using Azure Pipeline. So for this, we need Azure account. dev.azure.com is URL to connect with Azure account. So I'm going to connect to my account, and here sign into Azure DevApps. And if you created earlier, it's good to know. So I logged into my account. Here Azure DevApps is the home page, and I have created one organization here. Using new organization tab, you can create your own organization. You have to provide your name followed by dev.azure.com. So it will be available for you. You can give your instance creation name and the geographic location as well, and it creates an organization for you. And within one organization, you can create multiple projects and you can work on it. So now I already created one pipeline organization, a Square Zone pipeline. So this is my pipeline organization, and here I have created one project, AWS EC2 instance provisioning. Using new project tab, you can create, and I am going to create one YAML file to provisioning my AWS EC2 instance. So I'm creating one file, YAML file. By using new tab, we can create file. I am giving name as instance.yaml. We should give extension as YML or YAML, as it is YAML file. And I'm creating here and I already implemented one YAML file to provisioning AWS instance. So I'm giving this code and I'm going to explain the same here. And here I mentioned hosts as localhost, and connection I'm giving local, and gather facts I'm not required. I don't have I don't need gather facts, so I'm giving false here. And I'm going to give my task as EC2 instance creation. For this we need an account with AWS, and we have to provide security keys here, access key and secret key, and key name. This is our PEM key name. So this is SQL zone is my PEM key name here, and instance type I'm taking as t2.micro as it is free type, and the image name we need to provide, and we can get all these details from AWS EC2 account. So this is my AWS account. I'm providing all details from these to our YAML file, and region US East 2, and I'm asking to wait for creation, and exact count is instance, how many number of instances we need. So I need only one instance, so I'm giving this one. So I'm giving name as demo, and I'm asking to put name to my instance demo. So register, it's getting the values of EC2, this module. So to create an instance using AWS, we need few modules to install on remote server as it is localhost. So I'm going to commit this file first. Added instance.yaml, I'm giving to commit here. So it's committed, and now I'm going to create a pipeline. This, as I told you, I'm going to create, clicking on create pipeline, so it is creating pipeline for me. So in this session I'm going to show using classic editor. In upcoming sessions I will explain other modules as well. Now I'm going to show using classic editor I'm creating my pipeline, and we can see here in AWS there is no instances. You don't have any running instances in this region. So using this pipeline I'm going to create an instance. As I created repo here within Azure DevOps, so I'm selecting Azure Repos Git. Continue, and I don't have any previous jobs, so I'm clicking on empty job. So it's redirecting to jobs page. So pipeline that doesn't means it's couple of jobs executing in sequence. So here build pipeline. See here name as it is taking as default. If you want to change or modify any name you can modify. I'm keeping as the same. And agent specification, I wanted to run my YAML file on Ubuntu server 18.04, so I'm choosing this one. And get source. Here before going to get source, as it is showing pipeline, so it is taking my project as it is. I committed on master only, so it is showing the team, repository, everything. Here agent job, it means on which server we are going to execute. So if you want to provision our AWS instance, we need pip in our server. As we are trying to execute YAML file, we need Python as base language, Python scripting, and we need to install pip on a host server. As well as to support AWS instances, we need to install Boto. So those two are prerequisites. So I'm going to install pip and Python. So here, why we need to take bash script? As we want to run sequence of jobs on server, it's not possible to run directly on the server. So that's why I'm executing bash script on host server. For this, I'm going to give as sudo apt-get update. So I'm updating the server first. Later, I'm going to install Python pip. I'm giving permission as S. Later, I'm going to install pip install Boto echo. I'm just giving a message done. So this script I'm going to execute on remote server, and I'm saving this, save and queue, save. I will give directly save and queue. So install pip and Boto. So I'm giving two names and it is installing two. I'm open the same page in other page. So it is running my jobs, and we'll see what is the status of this one. See, AWS EC2 instance provisioning, and it is added in queue. It is running on agent job 1. So it's running. It's successfully done. We'll see the log here. So it check out the code and bash script. So whatever things happened in background, we will see. See here. As I executed bash script, it is executing. So hello world, the echo message, and later all packages, as I gave update message, it's getting all the packages later and list the packages here, and trying to install Boto and collecting Boto packages and installing Boto here and successfully installed. So I gave done message in last echo statement, it's installed. So now we are going to install Ansible here. In agent job, we need to add one more Ansible here. We'll search with Ansible. So we need to add this one to this pipeline as we are running YAML file. So we need to click it, get it free. So it gets Ansible Microsoft package in our project. So in organization, it's getting, and we are asking to install on our organization, Azure DevOps organization. So it's installing on particular organization and particular project. So as it is, you are all set, and we are going to click on proceed to organization. So we came to our project. Now we are going to run our project here. So it is our project and its pipeline. Now we need to edit our pipeline and Till now we did not add our YAML file to our server agent host. Now we need to link our YAML file to this pipeline, and we are going to execute our YAML file, and it executes YAML file, and it provides us an AWS instance here. Adding Ansible. So it came. Now we got add option. So it's added, and we are providing run playbook on agent machine, and we have to provide file path instance.yaml file, and click, and inventory location we are giving default inventory. So I'm unchecking the fail on std error, so it won't stuck anywhere. So as I already explained YAML file, hope you all understood. So I added this one. I'm saving this, and I'm going to execute EC2 instance provision. So I'm giving statement, and I'm clicking on save and run. So as we already here in home page, there is no instances here. We have to get demo instance in my account. So we'll see. It came to in queue on agent job. It is running. We'll see. As we gave already bash script, it is running, and playbook, running playbook here, and on local host provision a set of instances. So it is checking all the security keys, task, provision a set of instance, and it's successfully executed. Now we'll see the instance is created or not. I'm going to refresh. See, successfully demo instance is created by using our YAML file pipeline execution. So this is the pipeline job in Azure. So hope you all will understand. We'll see the log here, so you can come to know the execution. And here localhost is created. In simple way, using Azure pipelines, we can run couple of jobs at the same time in sequence. So this is the session on AWS instance creation provisioning using Azure pipeline. Hope you all understand this session. If you have any queries on this session, you can feel free to write to my mail asquarezone@hotmail.com, or else you can comment in comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel asquarezone, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video.